Good morning, dear students. So, we have already discussed how fertilization has occurred, how cleavage is occurring. Now, let's see how the cleavage occurs, how the cells divide, when do they divide, how they are directed towards formation of the fetus. As soon as the zygote is formed, it starts dividing very fast. First there will be a 2-cell stage, then a 4-celled, then 8, and then 16. So the 16-cell stage is known as morula. Then 32 to 108 cell stage is known as the blastocyst. So these are the cleavage stages. You see the 2-cell stage, the 3-celled, 4-celled, 8-celled. Then early morula. This is the morula stage, which is 16-celled. So let's see over here. Here the sperm has entered. Zygote has formed. Suppose this is day 1. Within 1.5 days, it becomes a double cell. 3 days, it becomes 16 cell. 4th day, it has become a blastocyst, which is of 58 cells, and we see differentiation in this. You see a small gap forming here. Then it becomes a blastocyst of 178 cells in say 4.5 days, and then it goes and sticks to the inner wall of the uterus, and it gets embedded. Once the zygote has got embedded, the developing zygote has got embedded in the uterus, it forms the placenta. This stage is known as the trophoblast, and it starts developing into different the differentiation begins, we can say. And I hope you are aware that embryonic development takes place due to 3 layers: the mesoderm, endoderm, and ectoderm. And different organs develop from different parts of the different layers. So it is the trophoblast which gets embedded, and then the differentiation. There's just a mass of cell which starts differentiating. There are 3 layers formed, and then the 3 layers develop into various organs. Well, this is all part of your developmental biology, which is not there right now in your syllabus, but it's a very interesting field of biology, the developmental biology. Now what we have to study is how is the placenta helping the embryo, and what are the various hormones secreted. So let's study them. So to sum up, zygote from isthmus to uterus undergoes now mitotic division. The first cleavage is in the first 36 hours. 2, 4, 8, 16 daughter cells, blastomere is formed. Embryo with 8 to 16 blastomere is known as morula. Morula division continues. Hollow ball called blastocyst is formed. The blastomere and blastocyst arranged into 2 layers, an outer layer called trophoblast and an inner layer called inner cell mass. The trophoblast attaches itself to the endometrium. It helps in implantation and development of placenta. Inner cell mass gets differentiated into the embryo. The complete attachment of the blastocyst to the uterine endometrium is called implantation. Here's again another slide. Zygote, morula, blastocyst. Development of the blastocyst, that's the trophoblast. It gets embedded in the walls of the endometrium and starts developing the fetus. Now there are chorionic villi, finger-like projection on the trophoblast. The villi surrounded by maternal blood uterine tissues. They integrate structurally and functionally to form the fetus, and the maternal body is connected to the fetus with the help of placenta. The inner cell mass has 3 different layers: the ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm, which differentiate into various organs. Then the functions of placenta. They help in nutrition of the embryo, and transport nutrients like amino acids, sugar, vitamins from maternal blood to fetal blood. They help in respiration of embryo, exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide through diffusion from the fetal blood to the maternal blood, excretion, and then the secretion of the endocrine gland. Now, these are the hormones secreted: estrogen, progesterone, human chorionic gonadotropin, and human placental lactogen. So, how would you detect whether a female is pregnant? Well, nowadays those kits are available, but then a positive test would be to test for presence of these hormones in the blood, especially HCG, the human chorionic gonadotropin, that is in high amount in the blood of the female who has pregnancy going on in the body. Then it also stores, the placenta stores glycogen until liver formation occurs, and it acts as a barrier for toxic chemicals and germs. The level of other hormones like estrogen, progesterone, cortisols, prolactin, thyroxine are increased several times in the maternal blood. The increased production of these hormones is necessary to support the fetal growth, metabolic changes in the mother, and maintenance of the pregnancy. There is another hormone called relaxin, which is secreted by the ovary, and these hormones, the HCG, HPL, and relaxin, are produced in women only during pregnancy. Three hormones: HCG, HPL, and relaxin are produced only during pregnancy. Now, this is a 13-week fetus. Before going into on that, the formation of germ layers, that is the mesoderm, ectoderm, and endoderm, is known as gastrulation, and the transforming blastocyst into three layers is known as gastrula. So, morula, blastula, and then gastrula. Now, you have heard about stem cells. What are stem cells? These are cells, potent cells, which can give rise to any type of organs. You might have heard about stem cell preservation. Nowadays, it's very common. Whenever a mother is going to deliver a child, you'll be finding people roaming around saying, this is a bank, you can store your stem cells of your child, which can help your child in the future. Now, what is that? The cells of the placenta have some stem cells. If some part of the placenta is stored, cryopreserved, again, what is cryopreservation? We have discussed storing the tissue in liquid nitrogen, that is under very low temperature condition. It freezes the cell, but the cell does not die. It becomes dormant. That can help later on, because stem cells, these cells can give rise to any type of cells. Now, changes in the embryo. After 1 month of pregnancy, the fetus heart is formed. The first sign of growing fetus may be noticed by listening to the heart sound with the stethoscope. By the end of the 2nd month, the fetus develops limbs and digits, then major organ systems and genitalia at the end of the 12th week. First movement of the fetus and appearance of hair can be observed in the 5th month. And by the end of 24 weeks, the body is covered with fine hair. Eyelids get separated, eyelashes are formed, and by the end of 9 months, the fetus becomes fully developed and is ready for delivery. You all can go through these points. Relaxin, secretion of 3 hormones during pregnancy. The other hormones are all these: estrogen, progesterone, cortisol, prolactin, thyroxine. Then hormones, what are their functions? Then the 3 germ layers, and stem cells, potency to give rise to all tissues and organ is known as a stem cell. The pregnancy in humans end in 3 months.